Listen closely, because this moment is different. Not because you forced it to be, but because you finally stopped running. Beneath the noise of the day, beneath the pressure to become, achieve, and prove, there has always been a quiet place waiting for you. Right now, that place is opening. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. You don't need to fix yourself to deserve rest. The weight you've been carrying, the invisible tension in your chest, the tired hope that someday things will feel easier, all of it can soften now. You are safe here. And the instant you stop pushing life forward, life begins moving toward you. Tonight, you are not trying to change who you are. You are remembering who you were before doubt taught you to shrink, before effort replaced trust, before you forgot how powerful stillness can be. As your eyes close, awareness naturally begins to drift inward. The mind loosens its grip, and attention settles gently into the body. You begin to notice weight, warmth, and presence. The surface beneath you supports you completely, without condition or effort. Your body understands how to rest. It remembers how to let go. Breath moves in and out on its own, steady and reliable, carrying a sense of calm deeper with every cycle. Your chest rises and falls, and beneath it your heart continues its quiet, faithful rhythm, reminding you that you have been sustained through every moment of your life, even the ones you thought you wouldn't survive. Muscles begin to soften without being told. The face relaxes, the jaw releases, the shoulders drop as if gravity itself has become gentle. A sense of safety spreads outward from the center of your chest, slow and warm, like light filling a darkened room. And as this warmth expands, a simple truth emerges without effort. You are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to feel at ease. There is nothing you need to earn in this moment. As this deep sense of calm settles in, your awareness naturally begins to expand beyond the boundaries of your body. You sense space around you, open, vast, and quietly alive. It feels intelligent, responsive, as if it has always been aware of you. This space is not empty. It is full of possibility, full of movement, full of support. You are not entering it. You are remembering that you have always been part of it. Within this vastness, abundance reveals itself not as numbers or possessions, but as a feeling of being provided for, a feeling of ease, a feeling of life meeting you halfway. You begin to sense that nothing in this field needs to be chased or forced. It responds to harmony, to trust, to coherence. And as you rest in this calm, your energy naturally becomes magnetic. Old ideas about lack begin to feel distant, almost unfamiliar. The belief that you must struggle to deserve more gently loosens its grip. You realize that effort was never the source of abundance. Alignment was. As your body remains relaxed and your mind stays open, a new inner truth forms. Softly within you, abundance flows when I stop resisting life. You feel this truth settling into your chest, grounding itself in your nervous system. It feels safe to receive. It feels natural to be supported. The space around you seems to respond, subtly reflecting this openness back to you. Opportunities, resources, and support are already moving within this field, organizing themselves in ways you don't need to control or understand. A quiet confidence grows as you sense yourself as part of something much larger than individual effort. You are not alone in creating your life. You are co-creating with an intelligent flow that responds to your state of being. And right now, your state is calm, open, and receptive. In this receptive presence, gratitude arises effortlessly, not forced, not rehearsed, but felt. Gratitude for breathing, for being held, for the unseen support that has carried you through moments you once thought you wouldn't survive. This gratitude further deepens your alignment, and the field responds by feeling even more welcoming, even more abundant. You begin to sense that what you feel now is shaping what comes next. Your calm becomes the signal. Your trust becomes the invitation. And without effort, without strain, you are aligning with a version of life that moves with you, supports you, and provides for you in ways that feel natural, steady, and deeply satisfying. As your body continues to rest deeply, the thinking mind softens even further, drifting into the background like distant echoes. In this quieter state, something subtle yet powerful begins to shift. You are no longer relating to who you have been. You are sensing who you are becoming. Identity loosens its old grip, and the version of you shaped by past stress, doubt, or limitation starts to fade naturally, without resistance. You begin to feel yourself as someone who expects things to work out, not from blind optimism, but from inner stability. This version of you moves through life with an unspoken confidence, a calm assurance that support arrives at the right time. As you feel into this state, your body learns it as familiar, safe, normal, and what feels normal becomes automatic. A quiet inner knowing settles in. You are capable, grounded, and deeply resourced. Decisions feel clearer. Action feels aligned rather than forced. You sense an inner strength that doesn't need to prove itself. This is power without tension, confidence without noise. And as this new sense of self stabilizes, it gently rewrites old emotional patterns at their root. Memories or future scenarios may drift through awareness, but now they carry a different emotional tone. Where there was once worry, there is neutrality. Where there was once fear, there is curiosity. You are no longer reacting. You are responding, and this shift changes everything. The way energy moves through you becomes smoother, more coherent, more directed. As this new identity settles, the body responds with a deeper sense of ease. You feel aligned from the inside out, as if every part of you is finally moving in the same direction. And within this alignment, a realization becomes clear. Your inner state is the foundation of your outer reality, and you are mastering it now. As this coherence deepens, awareness gently turns toward the future, not as something distant or uncertain, but as something already forming within the present moment. You begin to sense timelines reorganizing, outcomes responding, pathways opening in response to who you are being now. The future no longer feels heavy or intimidating. It feels cooperative. You sense opportunities aligning effortlessly, meeting you at the right moment without struggle. Wealth feels like flow rather than pressure. Success feels spacious rather than exhausting. Healing feels natural rather than forced. You are no longer trying to make life happen. Life is responding to your alignment. A steady sense of trust anchors into your system. Trust in your timing. Trust in your intuition. Trust in the intelligence guiding your path. You realize you don't need to see every step to walk forward confidently. The field adjusts as you move. Support arrives as needed. This trust brings clarity. Choices feel simpler. The mind is no longer crowded with conflicting signals. Instead, there is a calm inner direction, guiding you gently but consistently. And with clarity comes freedom. The freedom to act without fear, to rest without guilt, to receive without hesitation. As this state integrates, gratitude rises again, deeper now, more embodied. Gratitude for growth, for resilience, for the quiet strength that carried you here. This gratitude seals the experience, anchoring these feelings into memory, into energy, into identity. You are not waiting for abundance. You are becoming the state that abundance responds to. And as you rest in this knowing, the shift continues, quietly and powerfully, long after conscious thought fades. As awareness continues to soften, everything you have felt begins to settle more deeply into the subconscious, where real change takes root. The body rests, the mind drifts, and beneath that drifting, a quiet intelligence is at work, integrating this state as the new baseline. There is no effort in this process. Just as the body knows how to heal during sleep, your inner world knows how to reorganize around coherence and trust. You sense energy moving gently through you, clearing old emotional residue that no longer serves who you are becoming. Patterns of overthinking, self-doubt, or hesitation lose their charge. They are no longer needed for protection. A deeper safety has replaced them. And from this safety, a new relationship with wealth and abundance begins to form, one rooted in ease rather than urgency. Abundance now feels like a natural extension of your well-being. Just as breath flows in when needed, support flows in when required. You feel worthy without explanation, deserving without justification. The idea of receiving no longer creates tension in the body. It creates relief. A subtle joy emerges, not excitement, but contentment. The kind that comes from knowing you are aligned with life rather than pushing against it. In this contentment, generosity awakens effortlessly. You sense yourself sharing, giving, contributing from overflow rather than obligation. And this circulation of energy reinforces the flow returning to you. The subconscious absorbs these feelings as truth. Calm equals safety. Trust equals power. Receiving equals balance. These associations quietly replace old conditioning, shaping future thoughts, actions, and opportunities without conscious effort. As sleep draws closer, you drift into a state where intention no longer needs words. The feeling itself becomes the command, and the field responds accordingly, matching your inner state with outer experience in perfect timing. You rest now as someone who is aligned, supported, and open. Someone whose inner world has shifted and whose outer world will follow. And this shift continues gently, effortlessly, as you move deeper into rest, carrying this energy forward into every moment that awaits you. As you move deeper into this gentle, dreamlike awareness, the boundary between intention and reality continues to dissolve. Thought gives way to feeling, and feeling becomes the language through which your inner world communicates with life itself. In this softened state, your system is no longer analyzing or questioning. It is accepting. And acceptance is where creation becomes effortless. You begin to sense yourself floating in a calm inner space where time feels less defined. Past concerns no longer pull at you, and the future no longer demands certainty. Everything important is happening now, beneath the surface of awareness, where patterns are quietly being reorganized in your favor. The mind rests, while the deeper intelligence within you remains awake and attentive. A sense of quiet certainty settles into your being. Not hope, not wishing, but knowing. Knowing that what you need arrives. Knowing that your path is supported. Knowing that you are guided even when you cannot see the entire picture. This knowing does not rush. It is patient, grounded, and deeply reassuring. In this state, wealth feels less like accumulation and more like alignment. You feel resources, ideas, and opportunities moving toward you naturally, responding to the calm confidence you now embody. There is no grasping here, only resonance. And resonance draws matching experiences into form. Your body absorbs this certainty at a cellular level. Every cell begins to recognize this state as familiar and safe. The nervous system stabilizes in balance. The emotional body settles into trust. And the subconscious accepts this way of being as the new normal. A quiet gratitude flows through you again, not directed at anything specific, but at life itself. Gratitude for the invisible support, the unseen connections, the gentle unfolding that has been guiding you all along. This gratitude strengthens the signal you are sending, anchoring abundance as a lived experience rather than a future goal. As sleep deepens, this inner alignment continues without effort. The mind drifts, the body rests, and the deeper layers of awareness remain attuned to flow, coherence, and support. And in this state, you are not waiting for abundance. You are resting in the certainty that it is already responding to who you are becoming. As everything within you settles into deep rest, there is a sense of completion. as if all the pieces have gently found their place. Nothing needs to be added. Nothing needs to be changed. What you have felt has already been received by the deeper layers of your being, where transformation happens naturally and quietly. You sense yourself whole, integrated, and at ease. The calm you carry now is no longer something you are doing. It is something you are. It moves with you effortlessly, shaping the way you think, feel, and respond. This calm becomes your foundation, and from this foundation, clarity, confidence, and abundance continue to unfold. Wealth, success, and well-being no longer feel separate from who you are. They feel like extensions of your inner balance. As you rest, this balance anchors itself deeper, becoming part of your natural rhythm. Your subconscious understands this state as safe, familiar, and true. There is a soft trust now in the unfolding of your life. You don't need to control the timing. You don't need to see the path ahead. You feel supported by something steady and intelligent, something that moves with precision and care. And this trust allows your energy to remain open, receptive, and aligned. Gratitude rests quietly in your heart, not as a thought, but as a presence. Gratitude for your breath, for your body, for the strength that carried you here. This gratitude seals the experience, gently imprinting this state into your being so it can continue long after sleep deepens. You drift now with ease, carrying this alignment into rest, into dreams, into the moments that follow. And as you sleep, this inner harmony continues its work, shaping a life that reflects the calm, abundance, and inner power you have remembered tonight.